Dropbox. Are they worth the money? I'm sure you know a couple of people with Dropbox accounts and may have considered using them yourself. They're one of the largest players in the online storage and file syncing industry, but are they worth the move up to the paid account? Today we're going to find out. This is cloudstorage.reviews.co, and we review everything related to cloud storage and online backup services. We give you the pros, the cons, and everything you need to make the correct decision. Welcome to cloudstorage.reviews.co. I'm Stephen Johnson. With Dropbox having over 4 million users these days, it's hard not to run into someone who wants to share files with you using a Dropbox account. Founded in 2007 in San Francisco, Dropbox has grown to be one of the leaders in the industry. They have a great reputation for excellent service and a great product and a free account which gets a lot of people in the door. So it's easy to see why they've grown so large. For those who are not 100% sure what Dropbox is, it's a file sharing service and syncing, which allows you to install the application on your desktop or your tablet or mobile phone, and then you upload files to it or drag them into the Dropbox folder, and then they instantly appear on all your devices. You also have the ability to share them with friends and coworkers, which you'll find people do quite a bit. For those who are interested in how Dropbox works, it actually runs on top of or takes advantage of Amazon Web Services. This really doesn't mean a whole lot to the end user or the customer, but it is kind of interesting to know how Dropbox works. Dropbox is a freemium service, which means you get the basic plan for free, and then for money, you get additional features and extra storage. So let's go through the plans. First plan up is the free plan, which gets you 2 gigabytes of storage with your account. You can increase this storage space by referring other people to Dropbox and going through an introductory tour where you learn all about Dropbox. So if you do happen to sign up for a test or test it out, please use the link below the video so we can get a little bit more storage space to use with our Dropbox account. We'd really appreciate it. The next plan above this is the Pro plan. These plans start at 100 gigabytes and at $9.99 per month. And they move up to, I believe, around 500 gigs, and the price goes up to $50 a month. You can save about 2 months worth of hosting fees or backup fees by signing up for a year at a time. The final group of plans are the team plans, and these start at $795 for 5 users. You get some additional features like better file sharing, integration with Active Directory, and you can make the file plans as large as you need to get. But starting at $795 a month, they do start to get expensive. Now that we know the plans, let's talk about some of the pros and cons. First, the pros. Dropbox is very easy to install and get up and going. You just install it on your computer, and then you can right-click on any of your files or folders, say Add to Dropbox, or drag them in there. You can also share them very easily by right-clicking on a file or folder, and then entering the name you want to share it with. If the user has an account, then it's automatically shared with them. If they don't have an account, then an email is sent to them to sign up. Also, with Dropbox, there are millions of users, so chances are the people you want to share files with are already using Dropbox, so it means they don't have to sign up for an account. Because it's always a pain when someone sends you something and now you have to register for something, like you don't get enough junk mail already. Also with Dropbox, all the space on the server is meant for syncing. Some other companies give you 1 bucket of online backup and a smaller bucket of file storage. With Dropbox, it's all for syncing. So let's talk about the cons. First con is probably the price. These guys are one of the more expensive services out there. It's a high quality service, but you're gonna pay for it. Another con to the service is there's no real-time collaboration. So you have your file and it's downloaded to your computer. Your friend has his file and it's downloaded to the computer. Now when you save it, it's automatically updated to the server, but if you guys are both working on it at the same time, then you're going to have conflicting versions. So unlike a couple other services where you can have real-time collaboration, Dropbox does not support that. So when we look at the prices, Google Drive starts at $4.99 a month or 5 cents per gigabyte per month. Dropbox starts at $9.99 a month or 10 cents per gigabyte per month. SugarSync at the top starts at $14.99 a month or 15 cents per gigabyte per month. This is how all three services stack up on a price compared basis when you're looking at apples to apples. Now there are other factors to consider, but when you look at price, you can see how it all goes together. Now let's talk about file sharing. This is probably where Dropbox shines the most. Google Drive, you can share files with, and they have a very large user base because everyone who has a Gmail account has a Google Drive account. But how many people with Gmail are actually using online storage? So while they do have more users, not as many people are working with it. And we found Google Drive to be a little bit more complex and cluttered when trying to share files with each other. SugarSync is also very easy at sharing files, but we just happen to like the way Dropbox works a little bit better. So in conclusion, if you haven't signed up for a Dropbox account, it's well worth trying out. They're a great service from a great company. The account is free. You can share with all your friends and family that probably already have accounts, and the price is reasonable. It's a little bit higher, so if price is a big concern, you may want to consider another service. But if you're looking for a solid application that's going to protect your files and you're going to have access to them anywhere, Dropbox is well worth taking a look at. So we hope you found this review helpful. And if you did, and you consider using Dropbox, we really appreciate clicking on the link below this video and signing up for it. That'll help our team get a few more gigabytes of storage so we can continue to make these videos and reviews for everybody. Also, if you like this video, we really appreciate liking it or subscribing to our channel because we have a lot more online and cloud storage reviews coming up. This is cloudstorage.reviews.co, and I'm Stephen Johnson. See you next time.